However, just having a root doesn't make it a surd. For example, root 4 is not a surd because we can simplify it to become 2. Okay? Things like root 3 will be a surd. Whatever is inside here, if it is a prime number, you'll make it a surd. Okay? Things like 2 plus root 3 is also a surd. Okay, so far? Then the next thing you need to know about surds is how to rationalize them. Because surds are irrational. For us to make them rational, we need to multiply them by something. Okay, so for example, if I have a fraction that looks like this, 1 over 2 plus square root 3. This over here is also irrational, right? I want to make it rational. So I want to eventually make it, okay, so I want to rationalize it. What should I multiply in both the numerator and denominator? Sorry, what is in the denominator? 2 minus square root 3. So in the numerator? 2 minus square root 3. What do you think of this presentation? Okay. Assuming the red color one is in pencil. Red color portion is my pencil mark. Is it okay? Okay. Yeah, it's okay if it's in pencil. But the moment you use pen, and you do this, times 2 minus square root 3 times 2 minus square root 3. Is this okay or not? No. Not okay, because this over here means 1 times 2, right? 1 times 2 minus square root 3 divided by 2 plus root 3 times 2 minus square root 3. Is this what you imply? No. So if you bracket, then it's okay. So at the moment right now, it is wrong. In order to make it correct, we need to put brackets over here. But because this is a 1 times, then it doesn't really matter. But in the event it is not a 1, then you need to put brackets there as well. Okay? So let's finish up. Over here, what do we have in the numerator? 2 minus square root 3. What do we have in the denominator? 4 minus 3, which is 1. Okay? So this way we are rationalizing the denominator. You see the denominator becomes a rational number already. But the entire thing is still a surd. Okay? So that is the summary for surds. Now back to question 40. Cuboid volume. So who doesn't know what a cuboid is?
So cuboid just means square,
A cuboid has rectangular faces only. Okay, so a square is also rectangular. It can be a cube. It can be looking like this. These are all cuboids. Alright? So you must know how to calculate the volume of a cuboid. It has a square base of one side, 1 plus 2 root 2. Find the area of the base. Okay, who needs help for this? Okay, next, find the height of the cuboid. Who needs help for this? Okay, so for part A, part 1, what was the answer? 9 plus 4 root 2. Okay, so this is the area. In order to find the height, a primary school kid will tell you that the volume is given by the base area times the height, right? So in order to find the height, we take the volume divided by area. So the volume is 20 plus 11 square root 2 divided by the area, which we found to be 9 plus 4 square root 2. Yes, rationalize. Because right now, this is not in the form that they wanted, p plus q square root 2. So to rationalize it, you stick with your pen, put brackets first. What do we multiply in the denominator? So we must do the same for the numerator, 9 minus 4 root 2. Okay? So in the numerator, it's just expansion. It's just normal expansion only. 20 times 9. How much is it? 180. Then we take 11 root 2 times negative 4 root 2. How much is that? Negative 44 times 2. So negative 88. You better know this, huh? Next. What else do we have? 20 times negative 4 root 2. Okay, what do we have? And the last one. What else did I miss out? These two. Okay, so what do we have? 99 root 2. That is in the numerator, which I'm sure you can evaluate. Now, in the denominator, what do we have? 81 minus. How do you get 32? 4 square times 2. Anybody needs help why it is 4 square times 2? Yongkang, do you need help? Why is it 4 square times 2? Okay. So 180 minus 88, what do we have? 92, then plus 19 root 2 divided by 17. 49. Who says 17? Okay, so is this correct? No. Wrong? Oh, yeah, it's not the same as their final answer, right? Because they wanted a constant plus another constant root 2. So right now I have a fraction like this. So in order to make them the same, 92 over 49 plus 19 over 49 root 2. Is this the correct answer now? Yes. Let me check. What? This is question 40. Okay. They ask you to express it in the form. Okay, so done. You have expressed it in the form already. If the question goes on to say, find the value of P, then what is your value of P? 92 over 49. Okay, yes? This one? They want it this way. Something plus something without a fraction. Okay, next, 41. So this one simple question again, just like question 40, simple question. Find the height again of a cylinder which has a radius this and volume. So the height must again be the volume divided by the area, which is pi 48 plus 4 root 3 divided by, what is the area? Okay, pi radius. Okay. So how do we simplify this? Okay. Some things very easy to do. Let's just do it first. What next? Expand 1 plus root 3. Can I just rationalize it immediately? Can or cannot? Cannot. Okay, because whatever I've taught you about rationalizing, they look like this. It is a constant plus a square root something. It is never in a square. Okay, so let us expand the denominator.
1 plus 2 square root 3 plus 3.
Okay, so that gives us 48 plus 4 root 3 divided by 4 plus 2 root 3. Now at this point in time, you can choose to rationalize, but there is a simplification you can do. Everything divided by 2. 24 plus 2 root 3 divided by 2 plus root 3. Rationalize. What do we multiply the denominator by exactly? What do we multiply the denominator by? 2 minus square root 3. Excellent. Brackets 2 minus square root 3. Numerator 2 minus square root 3. What is in the denominator exactly? What's in the denominator now? You think about it, I do the numerator for you. 48 minus 24 root 3 plus 4 root 3 minus 6. Okay, what's in the denominator? 4 minus 4 minus 2 root 3. Why? The whole point of rationalizing is so that we end up with an integer. So we end up with a rational number. But right now you still have a cert. Okay, so this one definitely wrong. So Zachary, how? Do you want me to expand the denominator for you? Okay, I expand it for you, but you help me, can? Can you help me? Can or not? What is 2 times 2? Next, what do we have? What do you want to multiply? So what do we have? 2 times negative square root 3, what do we get? Okay, this one I help you, negative 2 root 3. Easy, right? What next? There are 2 more things. Continue. Don't look at him. Come on. Minus. What times what? Root 3 times root 3. Okay. Now let's take a close look at the denominator. I do up the numerator first. So that's 42 minus, how much is that? 20 root 3. Okay, now denominator. Zachary, you're not done yet. 4 minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3. What is that? What is it? 0. Yeah, you're right. So they cancel. Next, minus root 3 times root 3. How much is that? Three. Minus 3. Simple. Okay, so let me tell you now. Zachary, I'm not done yet. Let me tell you now how are we able to go from this step. Mentally, we go to this step. Okay, you want to know the trick? Because we don't want to do all these things, very waste time. Now, the highlighted part has the form of A plus B, A minus B. Am I right? Does this sound familiar to you? What is this equal to? No, it's not quadratic. This is A squared minus B squared. Do you remember this? Right? Okay, so since we have the form 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, let's do a direct comparison. 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3 equals to, what is my value of A in this case? 2. So 2 squared. What is my value of B? Root 3. Okay, root 3 and I square it. So we get 4 minus 3. That's how we go directly without doing this step. Okay? So from here, our answer will therefore be 42 minus 20 root 3. Questions? I'm quite sure that you will have a question like this that requires you to rationalize. Now question 42. We are at logarithms already. Jia Hao, can you help us with this? 42. Ln both sides. Okay, so this is my left hand side. This is my right hand side. You're telling me to ln both sides, So I get ln y plus 3 equals to ln 1 plus ln x minus 1. Is that what you're saying? No. So what are you telling me? What should I do? Change the 1 to ln e. Okay, so recap. 1 ln e equals to 1. Why is that so? It's just like log 10 equals to 1. Why is that so? What is the law that we learned? Huh? Log base A equals to 1. Okay, so for ln we've got a log base E. For common log, we have log base 10. So now we're going to change this to ln E, meaning ln y plus 3 equals to ln E plus ln x minus 1. What next? Huh? Cancel the ln? Divide the whole thing by ln. So you mean y plus 3 equals to e plus x minus 1? Is that what I mean? When you say divide by ln. Is that it? Come on, Jiahao. Is this what you meant? Yes or no? Or this is not what you meant? Okay, so what do you mean? Divide by ln. E times x minus 1. What should I write? Y plus 3. You wrote y plus 3. Okay, y plus 3. Then? E times x minus 1. What? You're okay with this or not? Who is not okay? Raise our hand. Anybody not okay? Raise our hand.
So why ln when you divide both sides
We didn't divide both sides, huh? We did not divide both sides. So Jiahao skipped a step over here. The step that he skipped was log base A m plus log base A n. What is this equal to? Okay? So this is the multiplication over here. M times n. Where did they come from? They came from the m and the n over here. When you add two logarithms to the same base, we just multiply the m and the n together. Alright? So in this case, we can simplify the right hand side. So this is still ln y plus 3 equals to ln. Now, what do we multiply? E times x minus 1. Okay, this is the application of this law over here. Now, are you all okay? Damira, okay? So, once I have ln something equals to ln something, then obviously the two things must be the same, right? So that's why he has y plus 3 equals to e times x minus 1. And now to express y in terms of x, y equals to ex minus 1 minus 3. Okay? No need. But I know your answer key expanded lah. It's fine. Okay, 43. How do we get started on this phi real? Did I call you 2 days ago? I called Wilden. Okay, phi real. Make what? So log base 2 y square minus log 2 8. Why? is negative of? Huh? Equals to negative log base 2 8. Is it? Why? You mean you really can see 3 and then you change it immediately to log base 2 8, is it? Can you really do that? If you can, I give it to you. Test if you do this, it is correct. But can you really do it? Then how you know it's like that? Fario, let me help you. This negative 3 over here is equal to negative 3 times 1. Does that help you? Help you? Okay lah. Then what do I do next? Does it help you? Does this help?
Yes.
Okay, how does it help? 1 will become log base 2, 2. Get it? Okay, now continue. Why is this equal to negative log base 2, 8? Okay, so this becomes negative log base 2, 2 to the power of 3, which is negative log base 2, 8. Okay? So that's why I think not everybody is able to go from this step directly to log base 2, 8. This is supposed to be your thought process. This part over here. Can? Okay, now Fario, please continue. What happens next? Huh? Power 3. Okay, then what should we do next? Y square over 8. Okay, good. Who needs help to go? He again skip steps, huh? Who needs help to go from this step to this step? Anybody? If there's anybody, okay. Yes? Okay, so this is what we have. So what was the step that he skipped? Fario, what was the step that he skipped? Huh? Bracket? What did he say? Subtraction. Okay, good. He skipped this part. How do we simplify this part? The subtraction part. Yep. Y square? Huh? Minus 8 If you put minus 8, you can't get the last step. Divide by 8. Makes me wonder how you did your work. Okay, so how did he go from the first step to the second step? This is another law. One of the first few that we learned. Log base a m minus log base a n equals to log base a m over n. Okay? Yes. So then, because the two of them have a log base 2 and they are the same, therefore y squared over 8 must be equal to x minus 1 power 3.
So it's not called divide both sides by log 2, right?
No, you cannot divide both sides by log 2. When you say, like earlier on, right, Jia Hao mentioned, do you mention divide by ln? Then now you are saying divide both sides by log base 2. You are actually implying that, when you all say that, you are implying that log base 2a equals to log base 2 multiplied by a. Then you mean, then that's why you think you can divide both sides by log base 2. You understand? But are they the same? Am I actually multiplying log base 2 with a? No, I'm not. This is a function. It is similar to what? Okay, it is similar to your sine 45 degrees. Okay, sine 45 degrees, what do we get? Okay, 0.707. Okay, now, can you tell me that, class, in order to make 45 degrees the subject, I divide by sine on both sides? Can divide by sine on both sides? Cannot. You cannot divide by sine on both sides. Rather, you should take sine inverse. Do you all learn this?
Yes.
So you cannot divide by sine on both sides, just like you cannot divide by log base 2 on both sides. Okay? So from here you can continue already to make y the subject. How many answers would there be for y in this case? Algebraically speaking, y squared equals to 8x minus 1 power 3, right?
Yes.
Now y is equal to, obviously, square root 8x minus 1 power 3. Is there a plus minus? Is there a plus minus? Yes, there is, because
Even power.
here you have an even power, yup. Okay, so square root there will be even. There will be a plus and a minus. But are both of them applicable?
Sum in.
Then you sub in and then you see that actually the negative doesn't make sense. Y equals to negative. Cannot have logarithm of a negative number. Okay? So y equals to root 8x minus 1 power 3 or negative root 8 minus x minus 1 power 3. This one is rejected. I hope you realize that this over here is negative. This one is positive. Okay? To make it clearer, this part is positive. Then you times a negative. Then the whole thing will become negative. You cannot take log of a negative number. In fact, what does your log graph look like? Your log graph. Does it ever touch your y-axis? No, it doesn't. Does it touch your x-axis? Yes. At which point? X equals to 1. Good. So this is 1 over here. Okay, this is what your log graphs all look like. And it goes closer and closer to the y-axis. Okay, next. Question 44. Anybody needs help for this? Okay. Racy, can you help us start for this question? Change base. Okay, so he wants to change this to base 3. Why do you think he will want to do that? Why base 3? Yeah, because earlier on we already have a log base 3. You cannot evaluate when you have a base 3 and a base 4, base 5 and a base 10 unless you make the bases the same. Okay, so in this case, base 9 can easily be converted to base 3. So log base 3x minus log base 3y divided by log base 3 9 equals to 4. Correct? Okay, what next? Racy? Over 2. Okay, right now, anybody needs help? Why is it that log base 3 9 will magically become 2? Okay, so over here, 9 is a very special number. It is a perfect square. So log base 3, 3 square. Do you need me to continue? So we have 2 log base 3, 3. Need me to continue? Okay. So from here it becomes 2. How should I proceed from here?
Make the 4 log 3 3.
Really see? Times 2 throughout. 2 log base 3x minus log base 3y equals to 8. What did the question want? Express y in terms of x. Okay, continue. Log 3y equals to, and then change 8 to log 3 3. And then log 3 3 power 8. Okay, let me just put it over here. Then y equals to x. And you able to do this mentally? The rest can or not? Who needs me to show you the steps in between? Anybody? Raise our hand. So without skipping steps, what we have next is log base 3x square minus log base 3, 3 to the power 8. Since the bases are the same and we are subtracting, then effectively we are going to be doing division. Yeah. So log base 3 x square over 3 to the power of 8. And this is equal to log base 3y. So now we have y equals to x square over 3 power 8, which gives us 6 what? Okay, so this is the answer. Next, how do we do that? So we have part A, log 2 log a b minus 5 over, what is in the denominator now? So I write log ba. And then equals to 3, and then okay, good. You can sit down. The question is, how come she can do this? Change your base. Do you know, does anybody need me to explain? Or y'all okay this? Okay, so this is the explanation. Log a b equals to 1 over log b a. Okay? You either memorize this or you go and understand it from your change of base. So the related formula is log AB. If I want to change it to log base C, log base C B over log base C A. So from here, you can derive this, which is what she used over here. The same restrictions apply for all your logarithms. Next, since I have 2 log A B minus 5, log A B equals to 3, how do I carry on from here?
Make the 3 log A B.
Make the 3 log A B. So you are saying that I keep the left hand side as it is it? Should we keep the left hand side as it is? Then how do you want to simplify it? What? Negative 3 log AB. You're saying that this entire thing becomes this, is it? How is it that you're able to do it so quickly? Because I heard some people say power law, implying that they want to take log a b power 2 minus log a b power 5. Is there a need to do that? No need for now lah. Because you got 2 apples minus 5 apples, you get negative 3 apples. Get it? Okay? So on the right hand side, using what Cosby suggested, we have... Also, Cosby, do you still want to change it to log AB?
No, log A.
What does the question want? Find an expression for B in terms of A. So log AB again, is it?
Log B.
So on the right hand side, let's leave it as 3 first. Then, since I want to express B in terms of A, what can I do next? Divide by negative 3. Okay, log AB equals to negative 1. What next? A to the power of equals to B. So B equals to 1 over A lah. Okay? Can. You can leave it like this, unless they specify they want positive indices only. Then you must change it to 1 over A lah. Okay, now part B. Who from those at the back would like to start? Part B. Okay, yes, Cosby? You don't tell me easy lah. You tell me the answer. What?
27 bracket log yx bracket square times 8 plus log xy. 8 times log xy.
Times log x y. Is it?
Minus 8 equals to 0.
Minus 8 equals to 0. Why would you say this?
Because move the log xy up, you change the yx. Oh, change yx, change
Wait, so are you changing your answer?
Yes.
Which part?
The middle part log yx.
Log yx. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, then how do we can continue from here?
Move the 8 over.
Move the 8 over. So this becomes 8.
Yeah. Then take the 27 times 2.
Times what?
Times 2. Like move to the power.
This one move to the power.
Yeah.
Can or not?
Then divide.
Wait. Can or cannot? Why cannot? Because there's a bracket. So what if there's a bracket?
When it's 27, right, you only the power only goes to the x.
It means the whole thing is square. Look, let me illustrate. 27 log base yx. In this case, it will be log base yx to the power of 27. Right? The part in red is correct. However, when you have this case, it is 27 multiplied by log base yx multiplied by log base yx. You get it? Here is the square. So if you want to use your power law, you can only go to one of them. You can't go to both. Get it?
Yes.
Okay, so this part wrong,
Then divide both sides by 27.
Okay, so we will arrive at log base yx square, getting quite tired of writing this, equals to 8 over 27. What next?
Move the 2 over, move the 2 to the front.
What do you mean? Isn't that what I just said you cannot do? You can move the 2 to the front if it doesn't have brackets. This part we can move to the front because the square belongs to the x. But in this case, it doesn't.
Log, make the left side become
log.
X power 3.
Okay, power 3. So you see, we've got log base yx. Let's call it an apple again. Apple square times apple, you get? Wow, you get 3 apple. Apple cube. Okay, so we get apple cube equals to 8 over 27. Are you happy to see this? I'm quite happy today because I see 8, I see 27, and I see cube. Yeah, so it's time to cube root. So log base yx equals to 2 over 3. What do they want? X as a power of y. So x equals to y power 2 over 3. Okay, Cosby, you can go back. Any questions for this? Then let's move on. 47a. Start. 7 power x. 25 power x equals to? Why is it that our 5 power 2x becomes 25 power x? Why? 5 power 2, okay, so this is 5 power 2, then power x. So that's 5 power 2 is 25. Okay, then how do we continue? Can't hear you. Expand this. How do I expand? 7 times 25. The whole thing power x. Is it? Okay, what's 7 times 25? 175. So this is 175 power x equals to? David? Okay, then? Why are you pressing your calculator? Tell me. What do I do next? What? X root everything. Wow. So 175 equals to x root. So I write it this way. Is it? Then it becomes x cubed. Okay. And then? Cube root both sides to get x. 5.593. 4. So round off, how many 3SF? So 5.59. Okay. Yes? Oh yeah. So it should be cube root of 175. Okay, this one is acceptable. Now, this step looks kind of weird, right? Is there a better way of doing it? How? 175 equals to x cubed. Why? 175 equals to x cubed. No. If you bracket over here. Now do you see it? Okay, so this is a slightly better way of expressing it. David, you can sit down. Next, part B. Who would like to try? Okay, who first? Decide quickly. It's Sean and Ernest, right? Who? Come on. Okay, how do we start? Log 5 y. And then? Let apple x. Okay lah, can. Let x be equals to log 5y. Therefore, x plus 2 over x equals to 3. What next? Multiply by x throughout. X squared plus 2 equals to 3x. Then x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. Next. Quadratic. So you want to use the formula of completing a square or factorization? Factorization, what do we get? Okay, therefore x equals to 1 or x equals to 2. Answer. Answer. Because I'm sure some people are very happy, know what, see this very nice number, they stop already. Okay, so sub all these back inside here. Then you will get 2 answers. Thank you, you can sit down. Yes?
I thought it's cannot live in 3SM.
Why cannot live in 3SF? Yeah lah, then I changed already. Yeah, then I changed to cube root or something already. Okay, next question 51. This one a lot of tries, a lot of opportunities for those at the back. Let's start with part B. Common log 1000 x squared y. Okay, how should we start? Half. You either talk louder or you come over here. Wait, bracket over here, is it? Okay, why is it that we can do this? You look like you combine 2 steps into 1. Talk to me about the half first. Because of the square root, okay, this part is actually rewritten as power half. So she brought the half down over here. So, yep, that's how we get a half. Then what happened inside here? How do you go from 1000 x squared y to become log 10 cubed plus log x squared plus log y? How do we split them up? Okay, what's in the bracket? 3 log 10. And then? Plus what? 2 m plus n. Is that it? Okay, then the rest you can do yourself already, right? Okay, thank you. You can sit down. Okay, for those at the back. Okay, come, let's begin. XY. What do I do? Log x equals to m. So x equals to 10 power m. Okay, then? So log y equals to n, therefore y equals to 10 power n, not 10n. Then what do we do? X, y. Right? Okay, so you know what to do already, Thank you, Sean. You can go back. Next, who else would like to try? Yes? What? No, I said you all know what to do, right? So the next step is 10 power m plus n lah. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, who else would like to try? Part E or F? Yes, Matthew. Part E. Log yx. Okay, what do we have? X log y. X is equal to log x equals to m, and then x equals to 10 power m. Okay, so we put that in 10 power m, and log y is n. Done. Thank you. You can sit down. Last one. Log base x 100y. Okay, those who are seated Rabani. Why no response one? Make me wonder whether I got the name correct. Okay, how about with part F? What? Can't hear you, can't hear you. Log 100y. L-O-G or L-G? L-O-G. L-O-G base X. Like that. Huh? Can't hear you. LG, okay. Log 100 y over log x. Okay, so where did this come from? From here, is it? Are you doing a change of base? Are you doing a change of base? Okay, yes, he's doing a change of base over here. So log base x 100y equals to log 100y divided by log x. Okay, this step? Okay, what shall we do next? Log x, we already have them. Denominator is simply m. Numerator, log 100y. What can we do with the 100y? Huh? Log 100 plus log y. Yes, you have to be very certain about these two. How you go from one side to the other. Then you see log 100, you should be very happy because that gives us 2 plus log y is n, right? So m lah. Can? Okay, moving on. 52. Who needs help for this question? Raise our hand. Nobody. Okay, part 1. Who needs help for part 1? Raise our hand. Did you even do? When? Huh? What did he say? Okay. Log base A 36A. Tell me what you have. He is Erwin. Right? Okay, tell me what comes to your mind first. I can't just give you the answer. Part A. Part 1. Okay, let me help you. Log base A 36A equals to. Oh wait, what can I do? It's getting somewhere already. Log base A 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. Then multiply by A, right? Are they the same? Yes, okay. Let us simplify a little. Log base A 2 square, excellent. Okay, good. So now we again see a multiplication inside my logarithm. What should I do? Can separate? Can separate or not? Okay, how do we separate? 2 square, 3 square, plus 1. Okay, good. You did that on the spot. Next. Log A 2 square. What's that? Okay, so this square, you put it over here, yes? Then might as well do the same for this one at the same time. Okay, what else? What next? Then? Right? Then you can do it already. Thank you, you can sit down. So who needs, somebody needs help for part 2? Part 2. What is this square root of 2.25? Equals to log A. Square root 2.25 is? 3 over 2. 2.25 is 9 over 4, but square root it, you'll get 3 over 2. So here we have A to the power of 3 over 2, right? Damira, okay? Okay or not? Okay, now then you help me. What next? Huh? What? Oh, how can it become like that? Because this part is square root of 9 over 4a cubed, which is square root of 9 over 4 square root of a cubed, which is 3 over 2 times a to the power of 3 to the power of half, which is 3 over 2 a power 3 over 2. Okay? So all these should be able to do it mentally on. Alright, now log something times something. Zachary, you start to daydream already, is it? Okay, then tell me, how do we continue from here? How do we continue?